Before we begin our virtual concert, we would like to recognize the Native nations on whose traditional territories we are gathering to watch tonight's concert and where we filmed the performances you will see this evening. We acknowledge our Indigenous community as the past, present, and future caretakers of our land. We must work to correct the stories and practices that erase Indigenous peoples' history and culture. I would like to acknowledge the Akokissa people whose land I record this from, located in the Woodlands, Texas. Join us in pledging to respectfully acknowledge ancestral lands. The following resources will be linked in the caption during the concert. Please visit native-land.ca and usdac.us/nativeland to join us in honoring Native land.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby, baby.
Bobby, Bobby.
Bobby. Robert, darling. Bobby, we've been trying to call
Bobby, baby.
you.
Bobby, Bobby.
Angel, I've got something to tell you.
Bobby, we've been trying to reach
Bobby,
you all
baby.
day.
The kids are asking Bobby,
Bobby,
there's something we want
Bobby,
to
Bobby.
say.
Bobby,
Bobby,
Sweetie,
how
how
would
would
you
you
be?
be?
Stop
by on your way home. Bobby, we've been thinking of you. Drop by anytime.
Bobby, there's a concert on Tuesday.
Town tomorrow.
Why don't we all go to the beach
Bobby's
next
having
week?
fun on Saturday night.
Won't you do Thursday? Time we got together
Bravo.
Wednesday. Honey, darling.
8 o'clock on Monday.
Bobby, come on over for dinner. We'll be so glad to see you. Bobby, come on over for dinner. Just be the three of us, only the three of us we love.
Phone rings, door chimes, in comes company.
No strings, good times, room hums company.
Late nights, quick bites, party games, deep talks, long walks, telephone calls.
Thoughts shared, souls spared, private names, all those photos up on the walls.
With love, filling the days. With love, 70 ways to Bobby with love. From all those good and crazy people, my friends. Those good and crazy people, my married friends. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's really about, really about.
Bobby,
Bobby, baby.
Bobby, Bobby.
Bobby, Robert, darling. Angel,
Bobby.
will you do me a favor?
Bobby, baby,
Bobby, Terry.
Listen, pal, I'd like your
Bravo.
opinion.
Bobby, love.
Try me,
Bobby,
Peter.
Bobby, there's a problem. I need
Bobby,
your
baby.
advice.
Bobby,
Bobby, the kids want to
What's
Johnny.
happened to you?
Bobby,
Bobby,
where have you been?
Say it if I can.
Look at how I have to work Thursday evening. Bobby, boy, you know how I hate the opera.
Canfield, April, March on. Listen, people.
Bobby, 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 baby, Bobby,
Bobby, come on over for dinner. We'll be so glad to see you. Bobby, come on over for dinner. Just be the three of us, only the three of us we love. Phone rings, door chimes, in comes company. No strings, good times, just comes company. Late nights, quick bites, party games, deep talks, long walks, telephone calls. Thoughts shared, souls spared, private names, all those photos up on the walls. With love, what it's really about, isn't it? That's what it's really about. Really
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends and think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, but part of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going right, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?
Phone rings, door chimes, in comes company. Hey everyone, it's Bobby, the lady version from the 2018 West End and 2020 Broadway revival of the industry transforming musical Company. Normally, I'm the one getting birthday parties thrown for me, but today we are celebrating one of the most influential musical theater composers of all time, Stephen Sondheim. Happy 91st birthday, Steve! For almost 70 years, Sondheim's music has brought joy to audiences around the world. Challenging and intelligent, Sondheim's work has redefined again and again how we view musical theater. Who could that be? Oh my gosh, it's the witch from next door!
Oh yes, it's me, the witch from Into the Woods. I see we're having a little party here.
Yes, for Stephen Sondheim, the guy who created us.
Little did you know, I placed a spell many years ago on your home, so that no birthday parties will ever take place.
That's a weird spell. So we can't have a birthday party?
No, but if you wish to have the curse reversed, you'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back a few characters from each of Sondheim's works. Together, with them, we can lift the spell.
Groovy.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go to the wood!
Well, this plot is wild. But then it wouldn't be a Sondheim show if it wasn't. Am I right? I need to stay here and finish getting things ready, but maybe you could go out and find some Sondheim characters and invite them back to the party? Might be fun. After all, it's the little things we do together that make... Anyway, you get it. Please enjoy Tier 5 sings Moments in the woods.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
And in other news, New York will allow limited live performances set to resume in April. The state will allow plays, concerts, and other live performances to start again April 2nd for audiences of up to 100 people indoors.
Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It may come cannonballing down through the sky, gleaming its eye bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come through, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a click, with a shock, phone'll jingle, door'll knock. Open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it soon. Catch the moon, one-handed catch. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Will it be? Yes, it will. Maybe just by holding still, it'll be there. Come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great is coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach. Maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight.
The state will allow plays, concerts, and other live performances to start again April 2nd.
Oh, Mr. Todd, I'm so happy. I could eat you up, I really could. You know what I'd like to do, Mr. Todd. What I dream, if the business stays as good, where I'd really like to go in a year or so. Don't you want to know? Do you really want to know? By the sea, Mr. Todd, that's a life I covet. By the sea, Mr. Todd, oh, I know you'd love it. You and me, Mr. T, we could be alone in our house, what we'd almost own, down by the sea. Wouldn't that be smashing? With the sea at our gate, we'll have kippered herring. We'll have swum to us straight from the Straits of Bering. Every night in the kip, when we're through our kippers, I'll be there slipping off your slippers by the sea. With the fishy splashing by the sea. Wouldn't that be smashing? Down by the sea. I can see us waking, the breakers breaking, the seagulls squawking. Ooh, I'll do me baking, then I'll go walking with you. I want me bones on the esplanade, have tea and scones with me gay young blade. Then I'll knit a sweater while you write a letter, unless we've got better to do. Think how snug it will be underneath our flannel when it's just you and me and the English Channel in our cozy retreat, kept on neat and tidy. We'll have chums over every variety by the sea. Don't you love the weather? By the sea, we'll grow old together
by the seaside, ooh, by the beautiful sea. Oh, I can see us now in our bathing dresses, you in a nice rich navy, and me, stripes, perhaps. It'll be so quiet that who'll come by it except a seagull? Ooh, we shouldn't try it until it's legal for two. But a seaside wedding could be devised, me rumple bedding legitimized. Me eyelids will flutter, I'll turn into butter the moment I mutter I do. By the sea, in our nest, we could share our kippers with the odd paying guests from the weekend trippers. Have a nice sunny suite for the guest to rest in. Now and then, you could do the guesting by the sea. Married nice and proper by the sea. Bring along your chopper by the seaside, ooh, by the beautiful sea.
Yes, she looks for me. Good. Let her look for me to tell me why she left me, as I always knew she would. I had thought she understood. They have never understood, and no reason that they should. But if anybody could, finishing the hat. How you have to finish the hat. How you watch the rest of the world from the window while you finish the hat. Mapping out a sky. What you feel like planning a sky. What you feel when voices that come through the window go until they distance and die. Until there's nothing but sky. And how you're always turning back too late from the grass or the stick or the dog or the light. How the kind of woman willing to wait's not the kind that you want to find waiting to return you to the night. Does it from the height, coming from the hat, studying the hat, entering the world of the hat, reaching through the world of the hat like a window, back to this one from that, studying a face, stepping back to look at a face, leaves a little space in the way like a window, what to see, it's the only way to see. And when the woman that you wanted goes, you can say to yourself, well, I give what I give. But the woman who won't wait for you knows that however you live, there's a part of you always standing by. Mapping out the sky. Finishing a hat. Starting on a hat. Finishing a hat. Nicole made a hat. When there never was a hat.
I had a dream once when I was a kid. I was walking down a busy street with fog billowing from a grate, and it smelled like wet cardboard. I was surrounded by a sea of cement and hundreds of people pressing and pushing past me. I couldn't make out one voice from another. I should have been afraid, and I should have felt alone, but I didn't. I was a visitor wherever I was, but I wasn't lost. I felt at peace, and I felt connected. I felt like I was home. Another 100 people just got off at the train and came up to the ground, while another 100 people just got off at the bus and are looking around at another 100 people who got off at the train and are looking at us who got off at the plane or the train and the bus maybe yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. And every day, the ones who stay can find each other in the crowded streets with the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered barks. And they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties to the friends of friends who they never know. Will you pick me up or do I meet you there? Shall we let it go? Did you get my message? Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? Look, I'll call you in the morning or my service will explain. And another 100 people just got off of the train. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. And every day some go away, or they find each other in the crowded streets with the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered barks. And they walk together past the postered walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties to the friends of friends who they never know. Will you pick me up or do I meet you there? Shall we let it go? Did you get my message? Cause I looked in vain. Can we see each other Tuesday if it doesn't rain? Look, I'll call you in the morning or my service will explain. And another 100 people just got off of the train. And another 100 people just got off at the train. And another 100 people just got off at the train. And another 100 people just got off at the train. Another 100 people just got off at the train.
Hiya, it's me, Anybody's from West Side Story. A birthday party for Steve? You can bet your ALV there, Daddy-O. We all owe a lot to Steve. His journey as a musician began when his mother, who Steve described as a celebrity hunter, got him hooked up with the Hammersteins, where Oscar quickly became his mentor. Talk about connections, you know what I mean? Oscar Hammerstein became Steve's musical fairy godfather, and he was hooked. And when the opportunity came to get his first musical, Saturday Night, produced on Broadway, he jumped at the chance. But unfortunately, the producer for Saturday Night died and the show got shelved. But Saturday Night led to a connection to Arthur Lawrence, who led to teaming up with Leonard Bernstein to write the lyrics to my personal favorite musical, West Side Story, starring me, Anybody's. Did I say it already? Sorry, I'm trying to keep it cool, real cool, boy, but I just get excited, especially for Steve. Happy birthday.
Maria, the most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria, 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 Maria. All the beautiful sounds of the world in a single word. Maria, 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 Maria. I've just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I've just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria, say it loud and there's music playing. Say it soft and
it's almost like praying. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria, 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 Maria. Loud and there's music playing. Say it's soft and it's almost like praying. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria. The most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria.
I said the man for me must have a castle, a man of means he'd be, a man of fame. And then I met a man who hadn't to go and fall for so much less than what I had planned from all the magazines. I should be good and sore. What am I
straight ahead,
not to delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I'd been so careful, I never had cared. And it made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bare, though I really got scared, well, excited and scared. He drew me close, and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path. When I secrets that I never want to know, and when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever at the end of the path, was journey once again. So someone said to me, never run into the light, never back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care of strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not.
Gosh, working man, born in the middle of Michigan, woke with a thought no way. He ran to the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo. Saw of a sudden how things were run. Said times are wasting, it's 1901. Some men have everything and some have none. So rise and shine. In the USA, you can work your way to the head of the line. Single line, ladies and gentlemen. Line forms here to meet the President of the United States. Single line to shake hands with President William McKinley. Gosh, quiet man, worked out a quiet and simple plan. Strolled of a morning all spick and span to the Temple of Music by the Tower of Light at the Pan American Exposition in Buffalo. Saw Bill McKinley there in the sun. Heard Bill McKinley say, folks have fun. Some men have everything and some have none, but that's just fine. In the USA, you can work your way to the head of the line. Big Bill gave him a thrill. Big Bill sold him a bill. Big Bill, who'd want to kill a man of goodwill like Big Bill? Doesn't the president look marvelous? So round and prosperous. Do you know what his favorite dish is? It was in the paper. Beef! I'm told that in his spare time he enjoys collecting coins. Want a sip? No, thank you. Gosh, angry man said I will do what a poor man can. Yes, and there's nowhere more fitting than in the Temple of Music by the Tower of Light between the Fountain of Abundance and the Court of Lilies at the Great Pan American Exposition in Buffalo. Wrapped him a handkerchief around his gun. Said nothing wrong about what I'd done. Some men have everything, some have none. That's by design. The idea wasn't mine alone, but mine. And that's the sign. In the USA, you can have your say. You can set your goals and seize the day. You've been given the freedom to work your way to the head of the line. To the head of the line.
Of course I'll lift my razor high for Steve. What would a party be without me, Sweeney Todd? I'll bring the pies, they're delicious. After his success writing the lyrics for West Side Story and his follow-up hit, Gypsy, Steve finally got his chance to write the lyrics and compose the score for A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. Although he had 3 successes under his belt, it wasn't until he teamed up with Hal Prince that Steve completely changed musical theatre. That was a bloody good duo, and trust me, I know bloody. It was this iconic collaboration that produced such Sondheim staples as Follies, A Little Night Music, and a show named after me, as well as their more adventurous material like Pacific Overtures and Merrily We Roll Along. But it was their first collaboration that really changed everything. Company. For the first time ever, Broadway had a musical with a non-linear plot, winning 6 Tony Awards. The Broadway musical was changed forever. And trust me, this show is to die for.
Someone to hold you too close, someone to hurt you too deep, someone to sit in your chair, to ruin your sleep, to make you aware of being alive, being alive. Someone to need you too much, someone to know you too well, someone to pull you up short, to put you through hell and give you support, is being alive, being alive, being alive. Someone you have to let in, someone whose feelings you spare, someone who, like it or not, will want you to share a little, a lot, is being alive, being alive. Someone to crowd you with love, someone to force you to care, someone to make you come through, who'll always be there, as frightened as you of being alive, being alive, being alive, being alive. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive, being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be my days, but alone is alone, not alive. Somebody crowd me with love, somebody force me to care, somebody let me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive, being alive, being alive. see the world with clouds. Take me to the world out where I can push through crowds. Take me to the world, a world that smiles with streets instead of aisles, where I can walk for miles with you. Take me to the world that's real. Show me how it's done. Teach me how to laugh, to feel. Move me to the sun. Just hold my hand whenever we arrive. Take me to the world where I can be alive. Let me see the world that smiles. Take me to the world, somewhere I can walk for miles. Take me to the world with all around things growing in the ground, where birds that make a sound are birds. We shall see the world come true. We shall have the world. I won't be afraid with you. We shall have the world. I'll hold your hand and know I'm not alone. We shall have the world to keep. Such a lovely world will weep. We shall have the world forever for our own.
Pardon me, is everybody there? Because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I appreciate your going even more. I know you must also have better things to do and not a word of it to Paul. Remember, Paul, you know the man I'm going to marry, but I'm not because I wouldn't ruin anyone as wonderful as he is. But I thank you all for the gifts and the flowers. Thank you all. Now it's back to the showers. Don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Whew. Listen, everybody, look, I don't know what you're waiting for. A wedding? What's a wedding? It's a prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever, which is maybe the most horrifying word I've ever heard, which is followed by a honeymoon when suddenly he realizes, I don't want it tonight, want to kill me what she said to listen, thanks a bunch, but I'm not getting married. Go have brunch, but I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married. Don't just stand there, I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? Why, it's nobody listening. Goodbye. Go and cry at some other person's wake. If you're quick for a kick, you could pick up a christening, but please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. Listen, everybody, I'm afraid you didn't hear it. Do you want to see a crazy person fall in front of you? It isn't only Paul who may be ruining his life. You know, both of us be losing our identities. I telephoned my shrink and he said maybe I should come and see him Monday, but by Monday I'll be floating in the Hudson with the other garbage. I'm not well, so I'm not getting married. You've been swell, but I'm not getting married. Clear the hall, but I'm not getting married. Thank you all, but I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? Look, you know I adore you all, but why watch me die when I'm only being nice? Look, perhaps I'll collapse in the apps right before you also take back the cake, burn the shoes and boil the rice. Look, I didn't want to have to tell you, but I may be coming down with hepatitis, and I think I'm going to faint it, so if you want to see me faint, I'll do it happily, but wouldn't it be funnier to go and watch a funeral? So thank you for the 27 dinner plates and 37 salad bowls and 47 finished rings and 57 candle holders. I am not getting married. See, I'm not getting married. No, I'm not getting married. No, I'm not getting married, and let us pray that I'm not getting married today. Amen.
Greedy finch, a leader bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? How can you jubilate, sitting in cages, never taking wing? Outside the sky waits beckoning, just beyond the walls. How can you remain staring at the rain, hardened by the stars? How is it you sing? Anything? How is it you sing? Green finch, a little bird, nightingale, blackbird, how is it you sing? Whence comes this melody constantly flowing? Is it rejoicing or simply hollowing? Are you discussing or fussing or simply dreaming? Are you growing? Are you screaming? Ringtone and robinet, is it for wages, singing to be sold? Have you decided it's safer in cages, singing when you're told? Like ages, many rooms, dusk and dark, nothing there sings, not even my lark. Larks never will, you know, when they're captive. Teach me to be more adoptive. Green finch, a little bird, nightingale, blackbird, teach me how to sing. If I cannot fly, help me sing.
Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clowns. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I'd stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair. sure of my lines. No one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Quick, send in the clowns. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. And where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year.
Of course, I, Pseudolus, from Sondheim's smash hit A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, would love to attend a birthday party for Mr. Stephen Sondheim. It'd be an absolute tragedy if I didn't go. Well, what should I bring? Something familiar, something peculiar, something for everyone. I'll figure that out later tonight. Did you know that when West Side Story premiered on Broadway, it was pretty much universally disliked by critics? They claimed that while it was a great dramatic piece of art, there were no bops, nothing hummable in the score, which Steve detested, of course. It wasn't until it was turned into a motion picture that the songs really took off. Steve has had so much success with films. Film versions of Gypsy, Into the Woods, Sweeney Todd, My Show, A Funny Thing, and the original musical film, Evening Primrose, cemented his works into pop culture history. His greatest film success, though, came with writing the songs for a little movie called Dick Tracy, starring Warren Beatty and Madonna. His song, Sooner or Later, from the film, would eventually win him the Academy Award for Best Original Song. Now that's lovely.
Sooner or later you're gonna be mine. Sooner or later you're gonna be fine. Baby, it's time that you face it. I always get my man. Sooner or later you're gonna decide. Sooner or later there's nowhere to hide. Baby, it's time, so why waste it in chatter? Let's settle the matter. Baby, you're mine on a platter. I always get my man. But if you insist, babe, the challenge delights me. The more you resist, babe, the more it excites me. And no one I've kissed, babe, ever fights me again. If you're on my list, it's just a question of when I get a yes, then baby, amen. I'm counting to 10. And then I'm gonna love you like nothing you've known. I'm gonna love you and you all alone. Sooner is better than later, but lover, I'll hover, I'll plan. This time I'm not only getting, I'm holding my
sky, it was blue as ink, or at least I think. I remember sky, I remember snow, soft as feathers, sharp as thumbtacks, coming down like lead. And it made you squint when the wind would blow. And ice like vinyl on the streets, cold as silver, white as sheets. Rain like strings and changing things like leaves. I remember spearmint, crisp as paper. I remember trees, bare as coat racks, spread like broken umbrellas, and parks and bridges, ponds and zoos, ruddy faces, muddy shoes, lights and noise and bees and boys and days. As years go by, they're sort of haze, and the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day.
Murdered by her parents. Conspiracy theory claims that Tom Hanks and there were no Democrats and Republicans. I'm calm, I'm perfectly calm, I'm utterly under control. I haven't to worry where others would hurry, I stroll. I'm calm, I'm cool, a gibbering fool is something I'll never become. When thunder is rumbling and others are crumbling, I hum. I must think calm, comforting things, butterfly wings, emerald rings, or a murmuring brook, murmuring look. I'm calm, I haven't a qualm, I'm utterly under control. Let nothing confuse me or faze me. Excuse me. I'm calm. Oh, so calm. Oh, so.
What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up, stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming, what is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband, no one lives in the woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth, and a baker for bread, and a prince for whatever. Never, it's these woods. Face the facts, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't. Just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never? And that's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment. Who can live in the woods? And to get what you wish only just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go, don't forget it for a moment though. Just remembering you had an and when you're back to or makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods.
Oh, hello. Yes, it's me, Fosca. I guess I could take a moment away from reading and feeling sorry for myself and being the most controversial Sondheim character to attend a party. I probably won't stay long. I'm already not feeling well. Not all of Steve's shows did well either. His show Anyone Can Whistle and Merrily We Roll Along were two of the most catastrophic flops in musical theater history, closing after 9 days and 2 weeks respectively. His musical Assassins received negative reviews and never even made it to Broadway. These commercial disasters would have shuttered anyone else's career, but not Steve's. His musical roadshow, later retitled Gold, and then Wise Guys, and then Bounce, well, you get the idea, was another one of those shows Steve just couldn't get off the ground. And my show, Passion, despite winning the Tony Award for Best Musical, closed after less than a year on Broadway. But loving Steve is not a choice. It's who we are. And despite these shows flopping, they included some of the most interesting, beautiful, and profound lyrics and melodies of Steve's career. They have stood the test of time.
It started out like a song. We started quiet and slow with no surprise. And then one morning I woke to realize we had a good thing going. It's not that nothing went wrong. Some angry moments, of course, but just a few. And only moments, no more, because we knew we had this good thing going. And if I wanted too much, was that such a mistake at the time? You never wanted enough. Alright, tough, I don't make that a crime. And while it's going along, you take for granted some love will wear away. We took for granted a lot, but still I say it could have kept on going instead of just kept on. We had a good thing going.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Oh, Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for that one big chance to be in a show. Oh, gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday, maybe, all my dreams will be repaid. Heck, I'll even play the maid to be in a show. Say, Mr. Producer, I'm talking to you, sir. I don't need a lot, only what I got. Blessed to be grease paint and a follow spot. I'm a Broadway baby, slaving at the 5 and 10, dreaming of that great day when I'll be in a show. Broadway baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating at a greasy spoon to save on my dough. At my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed, and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square. Someday, maybe, if I stick it long enough, I may get to strut my stuff, working for the nice man like a Ziegfeld or a Weissman in a great big Broadway show.
So, come here often? Actually, I'm pretty new around here, you know? Oh, so you just moved here then? Yeah, so I just kind of moved here for some artistic ideas that I had, so yeah. So why'd you move to Palm Beach anyway? Well, when I was a tyke, I said what I like is art. I know I'm a boy, but what I enjoy is art. Looking at paintings, going to plays, music and books informing my days, filling my mind, flooding my heart with art. I had this dream of becoming an artist, a painter, a poet, who knows. I had a nice little talent for drawing and a natural feeling for prose. I even began to compose. So many talents. Wasn't I blessed? All of them good, a few of them better, none of them best. Just enough talent to know that I hadn't the talent. So I put my dreams and my self-esteem to rest. I couldn't decide, then one day I spied Palm Beach. A speck on the map, no more than a gap, Palm Beach. Jungle and seashore, muddy and raw, but in a flash I suddenly saw what it could take, what I could make, Palm Beach. I had this dream of a city of artists, Versailles by the Florida Sea. A sort of world congregation of artists, all encouraged to set themselves free. I knew what I wanted to be. I'd be their host and supporter, the patron saint of the things that they write and compose and paint. I shall wander among them with lavish praise as they carve their statues, construct their plays, design their buildings, recite their lines, making modern art fit for modern times. So many talents gathered en masse, painters and poets, artists and dreamers watered like grass. And if the talent I have is for nurturing talent, then succeed or fail, I will see they sail first class. And my father can go stick it up his ass. So anyway, that's why... Oh. God, too much too soon again.
Not a day goes by, not a single day, but you're somewhere a part of my life, and it looks
hell to pay. And until I die, I'll die day after day after day after day after day after day after day till the days go by, till the days go by, till the days go
Hey there, fella. My name is Gypsy Rose Lee. What's yours? Of course I'll come to your party if you let me entertain you. I used to be a mousy little thing until I got a gimmick. He became a big star on the vaudeville circuit. It was a trip to get there, let me tell you. When you have my mother as your manager, it wasn't going to be easy. Steve didn't have it easy with his mother either, and that relationship truly took center stage in two of Sondheim's biggest works of his career, Into the Woods and Sunday in the Park with George. Both were collaborations with James Lapine. Two of Sondheim's more high-concept shows. They were deeply personal. Sunday in the Park would win the Pulitzer Prize for Drama, and Into the Woods would become one of the most produced works of his career, both leaving powerful messages of personal achievement, artistic and emotional integrity, and family. What? You thought we were finished? Well, we're just getting started.
I had a dream about you, baby. It's gonna come true, baby. They think that we're through, but baby, you'll be swell. You'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Clear the decks, clear the tracks. You got nothing to do but relax. Blow a kiss, take a bow. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Now's your inning. Send the world on its ear. Sitting, spinning. That'll be just the beginning. Curtain up like the lights. You got nothing to hit but the heights. You'll be swell. You'll be great. I can tell. Just you wait. That lucky star I talk about is you. Honey, everything's coming up roses for me and for you. You can do it. All you need is a hand. We can do it. Mama is gonna see to it. Curtain up like the lights. We got nothing to hit but the heights. I can tell. Wait and see. There's the bell. Come to me, and nothing's gonna stop us till we're through. Honey, everything's coming up roses and daffodils. Everything's coming up sunshine and Santa Claus. Everything's gonna be
you working on something new?
No. No, I'm not working on anything right now.
That is not like you, George.
I've nothing to say.
You have many things.
Well, nothing that's not been said.
Said by you, though,
I do not know
George.
where to go.
Nor did I.
I want to make things that count, things that will be
I did
new.
what I had to do.
What am I to do?
Move on. Stop worrying where you're going. Move on. If you can know where you're going, you've gone. Just keep moving on. I chose and my world was shaken, so what? The choice may have been mistaken, the choosing was not. You have to move on. Look at what you want, not at where you are, not at what you'll be. Look at all the things you've done for me. Opened up my eyes, taught me how to see. Notice every tree.
Notice every tree.
Understand the
light.
Concentrate
I
on
want to move on. I want to explore the light. I want to know how to get through to something new, something of my own. Move on. Something in the light, something in the sky, in the grass, behind the trees. Things I hadn't looked at till now. Flower on your hat and your smile, and the color of your hair, and the way you catch the light, and the care. The feeling and the life moving on together. We will always belong together. Anything you do, let it come from you, and it will be new. Give us more to see.
Okay, I think I'm ready. We're ready!
So many nice people are here now. Well, I think it's time for the party.
Well, that is much better.
So what about this potion?
Oh, don't worry about that. I may have fibbed a little bit about the curse. It was more of a curse on me, and I needed all these people here to help break the curse on myself.
Okay. Anyway, thank you all for joining us and Tier 5 to celebrate Stephen Sondheim's 91st birthday. From bringing to life all these fantastic characters, to writing some of the most important and iconic songs ever, to constantly reinventing musical theater, Stephen Sondheim has had a profound effect. and we're excited to celebrate him with one more special song.
Happy birthday, Steve!
And remember, despite all the adventures that befall us in the woods, no one is alone.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own.
Only me beside you. Still you're not alone.
No one is alone. No one is alone.
Sometimes people leave you.
Halfway through the wood.
Others may deceive you.
You decide what's good.
You decide alone.
But no one is alone.
I wish.
I know. Mother isn't here now.
Things, right things.
Who knows what she'd say?
Who can say what's true?
Nothing's quite so clear now.
Things fight things.
Here you've lost your way.
You decide that you are not alone.
Believe me, no one is alone.
Believe me,
Truly,
you just a finger. Say the slightest word. Something's bound to linger. Be heard. No one acts alone. Careful, no one is alone. People make mistakes. Fathers, mothers, people make mistakes. Holding to their own. Thinking they're alone.
honor their mistakes. Everybody makes
One another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good.
Just remember,
Someone is on your side,
someone else is not.
while we're seeing our side, maybe we forgot they are not alone. No one is alone.
Hard to see the light now.
Just don't let it go.
Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends and think about you. And do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, but part of you stays right. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going back go wet. I dream of nights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind?